We got ourselves Team Blue with Boomin coming back. Boomin Elemental Shaman. We got ourselves Cousin Pumper. I'm gonna hope that doesn't mean what I think that means. Demoniac as an assassination, I would say. Illidank as a demon hunter, and Poseidon as big old unholy DK. He even got the weapon that matches. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Then we got Seavarks on his rogue as a night elf. I want to say assassination most likely. Aaron as a fury warrior. We got ourselves Kyle Jr. as a feral. You said what as assassination most likely, and Zeraxa as a balanced druid. Good luck and have fun, everybody. Looks like Seavarks is going to be going up first, and Illidank already has a spectral sight. He's on the prowl. You know, this is going up against. You might want to get a fell rusher on the corner. The spectral sight does go down. This is where you might want to get that immolation aura building up. Might actually be able to find the rogue. Actually, gonna be a sub-rogue Seavark. Oh, huge damage onto Illidank out of nowhere. What was that burst? What just happened? Wait, what? What just happened? I'm sorry. Is Illidank coming in as a fresh new 120 character with just a dope mog? Is that what happened? What? Seavark just melted that guy. He didn't even trinket anything. What? That's sub-rogue damage though, dude. Where did that come from? Seavark, what you got up your sleeve? He didn't even blood the enemy or anything. He just gave him like zero reason to like trinket anything. This came out of nowhere. He got like 300 330? Oh no, that's decent gear then. That's okay. I was gonna say, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Burnt through all 330,000 health. Let's see what he's hanging out by the eye. It looks like it's gonna be a bit of a stealthy duel until one of them comes out. Perfect opportunity for me to get a sip of a soda. I can't even talk. Personal preference right now is a Diet Pepsi because I'm out of Dr. Pepper. Probably good taste. That was nasty, sure was. I picked up by Demoniac. Should be able to see Seavark, or should know where he's at. He is aware. He is targeting him. That's gonna be a sap. There's gonna be shot up by Seavark. Trying to see if he can get a sap onto Demoniac. But looks like it's not gonna happen. Gonna be kindred shot by Demoniac onto Seavark. He's having to build up some combo, and Snapblade is available. Stone onto Demoniac. Is he gonna be able to do a lot of damage here? Trying to get some Shadow Strikes back to back with the Eviscerates to follow. Cheap shot right after. I mean, another cheap shot. Trying to get more Shadow Strikes and Eviscerates in. That's going to be a advantage out of Seavarks with a Cloak of Shadows. Trying to make sure he gets himself a fresh reset. Might be able to get a sap on Demoniac. Does he have a Vendetta on him? Might have Vendetta on the guy. Seavark tried to see if he can get a sap on Demoniac. Going to be blind instead. Does Demoniac play Relentless? If he does, then Seavark should have himself a shoe-in. Demoniac is super low on health. Might be able to get a sap on the guy. He doesn't see him. Trying to AoE him out. Get a shot onto Seavark. Gonna be a shot back. Reversal on Demoniac. Perfect opportunity for Seavark to maybe get some big damage in here. Cheap shot on Demoniac. Save the trinket. Does come out. Blind onto Seavarks. And he doesn't have a trinket anymore. If Demoniac has a big setup right now. He does have Crucibles. He does have the healing. If Demoniac has huge damage on Seavark, he might be able to rot him down. Seavark does have evasion, however. So that might be a perfect opportunity. Does hit him with a Garrote. Kidney shot. And that's going to be a Vendetta. Huge burst coming out of Demoniac. And Seavark survived this. Demoniac actually gonna bail out of there immediately. Let the dots get the rod going on to Seavark. He's gonna get himself a quick heal. That's gonna be Sipic up and a Crucible. That Vendetta feels like it's getting kind of burned. That's gonna be mount up for Seavark. Cheap shot coming out by Demoniac. If Seavark can somehow just catch up to Demoniac, he might be able to score the kill here. But he's able to build calm points, but he's not able to catch up. The crippling poison is really crippling for Seavark. Not gonna lie, Demoniac doesn't want to catch a reset yet. Goes for what? This. He didn't catch a re-stealth at all. Maybe he was trying to re-stealth when Seavark went on top of him. Kidney shot onto Demoniac. Huge Eviscerates coming out for Seavark out of nowhere. Another Eviscerate to follow. It's going to be yet another cheap shot. Crucible to follow. Kidney shot onto Seavark. Getting reverses. Demoniac does not sit those stuns long at all. He's going to be able to get his dots up and running. And reversing a lot of the damage back to Seavark, who's going to have to play very defensive with a Crucible heal. As well as a Sipic up. Demoniac looking to catch a reset. But he shouldn't have any dots. He's going to catch a cheap shot onto Seavark, not a sap even. And it looks like that was cheap shot. Might have been Verity Yard. Seavark looks like he's not going to be able to catch up. The crippling poison is going to be the play for Demoniac. Just come in, get some dots rolling into Seavark. Let the crippling poison slow him down. That's going to be the hit and run that rogues are known for. Kidney shot on Demoniac. Seavark needs to make a play right here. That's getting quite a bit of damage. He is able to get some setup on Demoniac. That's going to be an evasion for Demoniac. Looking to catch Seawork out. And Seawork might have gotten hit. Blind on Demoniac. It's looking like he might be able to get a reset. Looks like Demoniac's Relentless is actually allowing him to get some sort of advantage. Seawork did not catch himself a full resap on the Demoniac though. He went for a kidney shot, I think. Tried to go for a kidney shot on Seaworks, which might have been evasion. Mallet rolling onto Seaworks. Cloak of Shadows coming out. Is he going to be able to get a sap? Does not get a sap as Demoniac actually puts him back in combat immediately. Kidney shot to follow. Is that going to be enough burst out of the sub-rogue? Cheap shot right after. Looks like Seawork is going to trigger that blind immediately. Demoniac barely any health left. Actually does go down. How did Seawork survive that? That was a weird one. And Cousin Pumper is going to be there. Stopping Seawork's spree immediately. Mark for death ready maybe for a kidney shot for Seawork. Does he have it? Versus Cousin. Needs, oh, Shadow stepping off of an enemy with a shadowy duel off of Boom as he's trying to catch himself a reset. I allow it. That has been allowed to use shadowy duel to escape as like an extra vanish in a way for sub-rogues for a bit since they have no sustained damage. But with how much damage Seawork does, we might have to change that rule if this is the concept, if this is the current damage of sub-rogues. And that Cousin Pumper is actually down to half health just from a short burst, even tricking one of the stuns. Mally rolling onto Seawork. Does he have a blind to follow? Needs to land a sap onto Cousin Pumper. I feel like this is the only way to do it right now is to land a sap on the guy. Can you sap him? Might need to. Cousin is going to get himself a bit of a heal. Finally out of combat. Sap comes out. Seawork, if he has himself another go-to, a big one. This might be the way to do it. But Cousin Pumper could have a safety trinket. If he has a safety trinket, this will be really tough. It's going to be quite a bit of damage on Seawork. Getting quite a lot of setup onto Cousin Pumper. Doing damage. Cheap shot. Actually, lots of damage. Maybe back-to-back cheap shot while coming out. Cousin does go for a bash onto Seawork. Is back to cat form. Was a little bit... kind of took him a second to shift out into cat form. The globals or not. Didn't really get the most amount of damage onto the rogues. Seawork might be able to use that to his advantage. Short stun by the Feral though. He lands a meaty bite in there. So he got some cooldowns rolling. Kidney shot onto Cousin Pumper. He does have thorns up and running. Seawork not looking like he wants to deal with those thorns. Blind onto Cousin Pumper. Might be able to catch a full clean reset here. As long as Sab DRs are not there. As long as he can land a full kidney shot. Does he have the calm points ahead of time? Because he could Nightblade into kidney shot. If he has the calm points. And Seawork has every defensive coming on back up. Look at that. Trinket available. Cloak of Shadows available. Shadow Blade's available. He has himself the perfect setup. Does get the Nightblade. Cheap shot as Cousin Pumper trying to go for a bit of a Swiftman. Cheap shot again. Trying to get the most damage. Mark for that Eviscerate. Cousin doesn't have any health. Wall is up, but the Shadow Strike still go through. And next up might be either Boomin or Poseidon. And let's say it's going to be Poseidon. How is Seawork doing this? I'm still trying to figure out what he did to Illidank. And so far, his damage has been quite consistent. Yeah, no, seriously, if this is how much damage sub-rogues do now, we might have to redo our rules. Maybe Shadowy Duel might not be an ability we might be able to include, but I guess we'll see how well he does with Poseidon. If Seawork actually does a big 1v5 and he one-shots Poseidon here, we might just have to change the rules here, boys. I forgot all my keybinds on my druid, couldn't go cat. It's all good, pure blood, man. It's all good. Yeah, I saw it a little bit. Whoa, that's an interesting ability. Defile. I guess he was trying to see if he could find Seawork. Wait, is he going first or Boom? Boom is in the corner. It looks like it's Poseidon, right? It looks like it is Poseidon, right? Because Boom is just like, it ain't me. You're just chilling in the back. Poseidon is just using the strat of hugging inside of the arena, right? Right? Okay, he's gonna get the army that they're rolling. Look at that zombie. Look at that one champion zombie. And then this is walking though. He's just like, I'm coming, master. I'm coming, master. I'm gonna tag this rogue. I'm gonna obliterate him. How's it looking over here for Seawork? It's gonna be Cloak of Shadows and Evasion as the Abomination makes his way. What happens to the zombie when the rogue vanishes? He sticks! Oh, not for long though. Poseidon might be able to go for the big zombie army playstyle here. Seawork did Trinket, Cloak, and Evasion. He used every defensive. Only thing he has is a Shadow Meld. And maybe a vanish out of here. Poseidon though needs to get more zombies up and rolling. More of these ghouls rolling up. Kidney shot onto Poseidon. He trinkets out of it immediately. AMS to follow. Does get himself a death pack. That's going to be quite a lot of health. Seawork try to go for a bit of burst damage, but it's looking like he's going to be peeling out of there. He's going to let the blind sit. Poseidon could still, I guess, get some health regen or something, but a 23% dampening. Not a lot you can really do. Not a lot you can really do. Does drop down Defile for a second. See if I can still try to play Rigor on the Rosie with a pet. Crucible getting smacked down into Poseidon. The zombie is walking up. Zombie's actually going to interrupt Seawork. Is he aware of it? He's going to try to AoE them. Big damage into Poseidon. Might be able to end them right here. Oh my god. What is this sub-broke damage? What is this? Oh my goodness. Seawork had an ace up his sleeve. Not only is he pretty godly on the mage, not only is he pretty vicious on the feral, but he's got that sub-broke peekaboo playstyle. Let's go. What is this? Earth Totem coming out, or Earth Elemental coming out for Boom immediately. Does pick up the eye to find Seawork. Is going to stun him on the side. Not going to be able to follow up stuns back to the guy. He's going to be short, light, and last. So Seawork is just going to have to take some of that damage. If Seawork is able to blast out Boom with this brand new sub-broke burst, he might just stand it, dude. He might just hang in there. Even the army of the zombies couldn't hold him down. Poseidon. Better call, what is it? AMZ? What was it? I was gonna say whoever runs Walking Dead. I was gonna be like, better call and cancel the next season. The zombies are not gonna work anymore. But now that I have to explain the joke, it's funny, right? Haha, guys. Boom is looking like he just wants to bail away from Seawork. There's going to be kidney shot by Seawork. There's going to be a wall for Boom right now as the Seawork's damage is going to be dampened a little bit, but still getting quite value onto Boom. Trinkets out of that light and lasso immediately. Boom still has a defensive. Trading him mallees with Seawork. He could go for a Cloak of Shadows and get on top of Boom. Looks like he's going to bail out of there. Wait, did they not trade mallees? I thought Boom... Did Boom just heal through all the mallee? It looked like they were trading mallees. It looked like both of them threw a mallee at one another. Another Boom threw one at Seawork. But it's hard to tell. Now that Seawork is out of a trinket, though, it might be kind of hard. Going to be a sap onto Boom. Capacity Totem almost getting Seaworks out. Almost got the pet to attack him. If you can somehow get the pet to do an instant cast to keep Seawork in combat, that would have been perfect. But now that Seawork is out of a trinket, Boom could just trinket and interrupt his opener completely. So Seawork just to make sure he has a good opener in the bag at all times. It looks like he is going to wait this game out a little bit. 10 minutes in, 35% dampening. Everybody on Team Blue just bailed. They don't even care, dude. They're looking for another group right now. They're like, I don't even believe in Boom. Boom, what happened? I believe in you, Boom. I believe that he is the man who's going to come back to the glory of Team Blue. Knockback coming in with Seawork. He's still going to get quite a bit of damage into Boom. Trinket, wall coming on for Boom, and his cheap shots keep flying at the Shaman Seawork. Might just have to wait for a perfect opportunity to get a Cloak of Shadows. It looks like that. Was that a mallee this time? No mallee that time. It's going to be a light and lasso with a Skyfeeder Totem. Seawork is going to take quite a bit of damage. Boom is just trying to equalize each other's health. Going to be a Shadow Step by Seawork for a second. Boom trying to catch a couple of those healing surges back to back. Sap comes out by Seawork if he has a go right now. No wall, no pets available. Seawork, this is your game right here, man. This is the opportunity. Boom. I believe he might be able to survive it, dude. Boom. Getting hit with a kidney shot. Maybe the spectral healing from being a ghost wolf might do it. Big shadow strikes coming out for Seawork. Cheap shot all over again. More eviscerates maybe with a crucible right after. Safety trick again and proc. Boom and dropping kind of low. Might want to pop down some totems. Healing surges are coming out right now for Boom and trying to make himself alive. Actually getting interrupted on nature by Seawork. Seawork could cloak right now and just finish this if you wanted to. Getting knocked back by Boom quite a distance. Healing surges are coming out by the Shaman Seawork. You might be able to get hit by the capacitor totem. Does get tagged by the capacitor. Does he go for a full reset here to get a sap into Boom? Does he land it? Does he get it? Does he get it? He does get it. Boom and completely out of options. Kidney shot right now. He is sitting in ghost wolf, so there's going to be some healing, but this high dampening into a kidney shot. Maybe a cheap shot right after. So close on hell. The Seawork going to go for a big old 1v5. Big backstab at the end, and that's a Seawork's 1v5. Huge sub-rogue pumps. What was that? Normally, some rogues don't do that much damage. If this is going to become a theme here, oh my god, he's literally just eviscerating. He's not even doing anything special. He's just night blading, concentrated flaming, cold blooding. He's just eviscerating. He's just pumping. It just straight up pumps. It's not even a gimmick. Wow.